they're moving over the top side of the map. Fortunately, Revo managed to find at least one knock there. I believe they might have got a flush through as well. Yes, they did. So now Stalwart only down to 3 players on our stream. It is Furious Gaming versus Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce, oh, he steps right into the firing line of Tiger Zin. Furious Gaming, they're able to find that knock pretty easily here. In comes a potential third party for DXavier, or are they just going to try and get ahead of the game and move in towards Rozhok? Rabis swiftly shifts into reverse there, gets back in the lake. Team Secret moving in from the north side. Now Duck out in the water. Gonna have to sit on that one. But Fenerbahce now under pressure from Team Secret, and I think this is where they crumble.
Moving away from that fight, you know, with Rozhok just being so heavily contested by so many teams, there's not really an opportunity to leave a compound at this point in time, John.
Unfortunate. Difficult ground ahead for so many of these teams. Down one with a pretty central Rozhok position, but they're surrounded on all fronts. They're going to have to fight out of that area if the circle doesn't shift towards them. Have to wait and see on that one.
I mean, for down one, finishing league finals up towards Yaz's side, you know, being able to play that one out in the concrete, in the jungle, you know, you'd imagine down one's really kind of perfected at this point in time. Their movements were crispy clean, so I'm hoping to see some of the same coming through from down one, but it's Fenerbahce somehow makes the 180, gets at least one from Ice Shot, but Team Secret will secure at least a position here on the eastern side. 4 rivals up towards the warehouse, on the top side of Rozhok, so have some high ground to play around with here. The real question for me is when this next circle hits, because depending on where it goes, things could get real fishy real soon. If it heads up towards that north side, you know, you're going to see a lot of fishies in that water.
Don't doubt it for a second. Absolutely. We are just waiting for this shrink, really. Nobody wants to make this move. Stalwart at the moment on the northern shore, 3 players alive, pretty close to Godlike, who also have 3 alive. But then you've got Alpha 7. They're going to be the arbiters on that northern edge, should it come down to that. We'll have to wait and see.
This is a winning position here for Alpha 7. You can't quite see it on your screen right now, but they're off to that northern side, that northern coast, and they can play downwards from here and just pick up parties that are trying to move across the bridge, across the water. So yeah, it really, really all does depend on this, because Alpha 7, yes, they couldn't get into Rozhok, but they try to go for a gamble here. Unfortunately, it does not pay off as we see the circle hit down towards that south side. A little bit more awkward, but it does see some teams safe. Down one gaming, S2G, 4 rivals.
We're going to be seeing that shift come up on screens in just a second there. A South Coast shift. So now the crossing on the cards for Godlike, Stalwart, and Alpha 7. Nova, I feel like, actually in a pretty decent spot to stop this. The question is, what can they do to stop this descent from Alpha 7, from those teams on the north?
It's a bit tricky. The Infinity, though, they move immediately. They know they need to get into these buildings. They were right on that south side, playing the edge from Sosnovka military base, and now they can at least get a little bit of respite ahead of them. Unfortunately, teams see this come through. A lot of eyes are over towards them. Logan takes a fair few shots. Godtunny goes down completely. DXavier, not really sure what they were doing. You know, there is a gamble, and then there is kind of putting yourself on the right of the edge of the coin, right? It never works out. It's so precarious playing this position because they were playing for both Rozhok and the northern coast. And realistically, playing here, I don't think it was the play.
4 rivals looking to pick up the points from the fish, casting the line out wide. Nova, Stalwart, Godlike, all in the water here. There's the crash. Zekot just sends in right behind Nova as well. A bold choice, but really, you don't have any other option.
Scry extremely low, will go down to the water itself. Pika, final player remaining here for Stalwart. Sees Clutch got off in the distance, zooming his way down towards the water side, but realistically, it's this eastern side of the map that we're all looking towards at the moment. So much space on the western side, though, at the moment for Next Ruya to try and make their way in. They're in the same vehicle.
Clutch God and Paraboy are in the same vehicle. Oh, Clutch God takes him out. Oh my goodness me. What a way to go. And then Pemburu finds the third party onto that fight. Goodness me.
Kind of like Jurassic Park mode with Clutch God just scraping the top of the vehicle off with his claws and then sending the M4 in afterwards. Paraboy goes down to something they never expected there. Now Nova down to just 2. That's an awkward ending for them in the waters. Down one, though, still sitting strong. Team Secret trying to make their way up the building, but it is uphill, and Down one will know it's coming for the time being. Like I said, Down one, DXAV kind of playing the game of having your cake and also eating it, right? So we'll see what they can get done here. Right now, they are able to hold off Furious Gaming, who are really struggling on this eastern side with the help of Team Secret sending a few shots their way too.
A lot of nades being traded now. Xavier suffering. I'm looking at next Ruya's position right now and thinking they're on the outside of this town. If the circle shifts out to the west, they might just be quids in, but they'll have to hope for that shift to come on through. Everybody duking it out now. Team Secret, this core against Down One Gaming. This could be the decider for a really strong team position.
Yeah, this is an elevated position on the map, and we'll see where this next circle goes. Does head over towards Down One Gaming's position, but Jumper's making it work at the time being. They've found their way into the building. Forest tries to go off against a few. Now Fabian remaining on the ground floor. Song comes in too to try and help out a little bit, and Team Secret crumbling.
Excellent crossfire set up there from Forrest and Fabian. Sung on the backup, as you say, and Jumper left out in the cold. The res is possible for Down One Gaming, and they might just be able to hold on to this position. Eye shots pretty much a goner here. Not much you can do as Forrest looking to get res as well.
Oh dear me, what just happened there? Nice Molotov from Jumper, takes down two at least. It trickles down from the stairway, the fires like lava.
They are going to burn away. And now there's 3 players alive for Down One. How much more does Jumper have left in the tank? Genie suppressing those angles, stopping those cheeky little shots. Godlike eliminated in the meantime. On the eastern side of the circle, it's still a bloodbath. Jumper left, last player alive as Nova go down on that shoreline. Stalwart's still in it, and Alpha 7, the only team to make a clean crossing. Well, I say clean, 2 of them have gone down already, Blank.
Massive surprise from Pika to be able to make his way across the river there, all the way on that northern side. Alpha 7, like you say, trying to make their way in, but with only 2, not looking too likely. 4 rivals still holding down this warehouse position. Nice elevated ground for them to play from. 2 spots that they're holding, slightly dangerous if they take a couple of knocks, but I don't think they're in any danger as of yet.
Jumper still under pressure from Down One, the last player from Team Secret. And the top dogs from the East League, he lines them up for the shooting gallery, only gets 1, and it's not good enough. The res can come through, Sung able to see to that. Down One keep on trucking with 3.
Still really well played to Down One there. They know they're right on the eastern edge of this circle, so clearing out any insurgents in that area is extremely important to them. Now they can play from that eastern side very safely, dear me. He played ball with the top of the ridge there, it wasn't great.
Yeah, I feel like in a fight with a brick wall, it's very difficult to win in general.
Yeah, true.
Carrillo, last player for Alpha 7, though, as his teammate gets swept up. Pika on the off angle needs to be maybe worried about that as well. But Pika doesn't want to make a peep.
For him, this game is extremely important. Already in 7th place, Stalwart sat in 3rd at the moment. Every point counts right now. Remember, this is a sprint in the grand finals. Carrillo almost finds 2 there. 4 rivals left, a little bit worse for wear, but it's S2G going against next Ruya.
Next Ruya, they are suffering, but all 4 of them are alive. 2 knocks go their way, but S2G lose 2 players full. A flush comes on out, and this, as you can see on the right side of your screen, next Ruya, a team that is vying for that top spot. The longer they go on, the more Enigma Galaxy have to worry. Going out early, not good for them in this game.
Not at all. 4 limbs right now for S2G. Next Ruya sending some nades into that building. Problem is, next Ruya is out of the circle. So S2G kind of have priority here, and the fight has to come to them. Down One still extremely happy at this spot that they've managed to nick. Obviously, they're down to 3 players, not the best in the world. The Infinity somehow able to scrape their way through. Still, they're playing an uphill battle. See how far they can go. Still, for Down One Gaming, it's one of those tricky things of taking a fight with a 4-man team. They've got the smokes out, but it doesn't look like there's many meds on board for the Infinity, or at least all the boosters are gone.
Not in action. Infinity nading over towards Down One. Trying to bombard, and in goes next Ruya, and it's just easy pickets for them. Look at that. S2G down and out. 4 rivals. Ooh, go a little bit too low over on that north side, but they will be able to deal with Stalwart down to 4.
Orman knows his hand. one of the biggest damage dealers coming through from the east, and he's got one of the biggest damaging guns in the game. Let's see what he can get done with it. I do think that Damwon has a nice clean sweep on that eastern side, though, to look across here. Infinity very much out in the open. It just depends how aggressive do Damwon Gaming want to be. There are still nades been sent over to their position, so you would have thought that Damwon's going to play it a little bit cooler. 4 rivals, though. It's been a long time coming. And it's sad that Max hasn't predicted them for a chicken dinner, didn't get a single one in the East League, and now they're looking for one here in the Grand Finals.
I mean, what a place to do it as well. 4 rivals go for the crash. All 4 of them survive it. They will weather that first phase of the fight, but now is the hour that they will start to struggle. And there you go. The knocks start to come through thick and fast onto the team. Now 2 players standing as the building being held out effectively by NRx Chicken, with the third parties from Damwon and the Infinity all looking this way. 4 rivals burning on up, and blank. I don't think Max would have wanted to predict them now.
Not at all. And this is the problem with 4 rivals. Their execution is shoddy. No one is tipping them for that. NRx Chicken will be able to rebuff them there. Not sure what 4 rivals were thinking. They played so patient for so long, and then all of a sudden, felt like an adrenaline shot had been shot into their veins in that moment. They were ready to go, but go to hell they do. Now it's Damwon Gaming versus the Infinity, as well as NRx Chicken. The Infinity able to still hold on this ridgeline, but like I said, those meds are limited. Fabian, but beautiful nade over the top jump.
I think everyone's meds are limited at this point. Blank nades have been flying for so long. Another nade actually does a lot of damage to Logan. If Sung can land another from this garage, it might be just that double knock, a crucial position, but Logan goes down as well, looking for more, and Damwon Gaming swing out wide. Godtunny needs to be careful on this ridgeline. The nade gonna suppress them back just a little bit further, but Godtunny is on the fight. They're worried about the smoke. They haven't cleared this ground, but the swing is good. It's well principled here, and out wide he goes. Sung now knows the position, stops that res coming through, looks for the damage over towards Godtunny, peeking around the side of the vehicle, but not quite finding the licks. And Mallet goes down in the meantime. NRx Chicken still crunching down from the top side. Damwon Gaming swing.
Really well played to Damwon Gaming, holding off 2 teams at the same time right now. This is why they're playing it slow. They know they have to deal with NRx Chicken next, so they can't let them get out of this building. The smokes have been laid down at the moment, John, but can they keep these players concealed for much longer?
Logan gets up, but Godtunny goes down, and it's a 1-2 punch to take down the Infinity. Damwon Gaming from South Korea looking to take on NRx Chicken, who, by the way, 2nd place on the tables.
Nade.
They're going to be happy with this. A nice nade through the window. Doesn't matter really the result for NRx Chicken, but they do want more. Damwon Gaming, though, too strong here in Rostock. 1 kill goes their way, and they're looking for the last as well. The sprays are out wide, and Fabian looks to put the nail in, but he's on the swivel. Frozen finds 1, looks for Sung as well, and he gets it done! NRx Chicken, no way did they make that happen! Damwon Gaming fall at the final hurdle, and somehow, some way, the team from the West jumped the tables.
Frozen's got ice running through his veins in those final moments to make